Hello, I'm Maura Carley, founder and president of Healthcare Navigation. We are the people, just to remind you, that provide objective healthcare coverage, advice, and support. We don't sell anything. So let's talk about what's happening with Social Security for people who are trying to go onto Medicare at or beyond age 65. Your initial enrollment period ends 3 months after the month of your 65th birthday. Then, if you're continuing to work with active group coverage, you're in a special enrollment period for Part B, which is a paper process. And because the federal government is shrinking the number of federal employees and plans to do that with Social Security as well, that has affected Social Security, which does the enrollment for Medicare. The change is that on the SSA.gov banner, there's now a message that says, if you need to visit an office, schedule an appointment first. And we have always recommended to clients in this category that they drop the two forms off that are the typical way one gets on Part B during a special enrollment process in person, because in our experience, there's less likelihood that the forms are misplaced. And we've had them misplaced all over the country, even when faxed in or during the pandemic when we were using the portal. So now that's more challenging because you don't know if your local office wants you to make an appointment first. So our advice is always to start early, and then if you've got to drop forms off, try to call your local office and make an appointment first. If you go to the SSA.gov website and use the tool to find your local office, if the number is something other than the national number, and the national number is 800-772-1213, then you know that's your office's local number and you should try to call it. I had to call my local office recently. I wasn't on hold for more than about 10 minutes, and they told me I could bring something down that week, which was extraordinary. It wasn't for me, but for a deceased relative whose office I tried to work with multiple times without much success. If you get the address of your local office, but the phone number reads 800-772-1213, the national number, you have more of a challenge. I just called it now, and the wait time to get through to somebody is 100 minutes. I've called when it says it's 120 minutes. Sometimes you call and you can leave a callback number. I've done that before with a callback up to 4 hours later. And so you can be very frustrated calling the 800 number, in which case you have to decide, are you going to persevere with that? Or are you just going to walk into your local office and say, I have forms to drop off. May I do so? Or do I have to make an appointment? And the experience people have with different offices varies. So we have one client who reported to us relative ease in scheduling an appointment, and then other people were in the office, and the announcement was those people might have to wait as long as 2 hours. So you should know about this. And some people are going to be fortunate and have easy access, and others are not, because there are times you call a local office or the 800 number and they terminate you if they're too busy. Terminate the call. So you should know about this change so you can try to follow the rules. But if ultimately you have to walk in, at least have a record, I would say, of your attempts to do what they've asked. So good luck, and we'll try to report on any other changes that we know about as soon as we hear about them. All right, thanks very much. Take good care. Bye-bye.